Good evening. To all of the inductees, Reverend Dowling and leadership of St. James. Those of you who don't recognize me, I'm Janetta Goodwin Jones, and I'm the youngest child of Johnny Goodwin. It is indeed a great pleasure to stand before you and present my father for induction into the first St. James African Methodist Episcopal Church Hall of Fame. I always love to say that long ways. Our family is so ecstatic that you would consider him worthy of being a living legend. My dad was born the youngest of 3 boys, born to the late Carrie Jackson Goodwin, who was affectionately known as Miss Nady. To all who knew her, especially in St. James. He accepted Jesus Christ at an early age and joined and was baptized at St. James. He served as the junior superintendent of the Sunday school and is still serving as a member of the budget committee, the secretary and general church clerk. He's done that for over 27 years, and also a member of the stewards board. My dad attended public schools in Abbeville County and graduated from J.S. Wright High School and Allen University in 1961 with a BS degree in physical education. After leaving Allen University, Dad was drafted into the United States Army, and he served his country well with Madigan General Hospital in Seattle, Washington, Fitzsimmons General Hospital in Denver, Colorado, and Letterman General Hospital in San Francisco, California. But during his station in California, he longed for his sweetheart, Emma Morton. While serving in California, he came back to make her his wife while she was still a senior at Allen University. This marriage of 54 years produced 2 offsprings, Denise, my oldest sister, and myself, Janetta. After moving back home from California, my dad enrolled in Clemson University and earned a Master's of Education degree in Administration and Supervision. He always provided for us by giving us a great foundation, work ethics, and at one time, he worked 3 jobs for our comfortability. He was always so concerned about us, and even now, his salutations are always, "What did you eat today?" Or always something about your meal, or "Where did you eat?" His love of sports, leadership, and educating students in the classroom in PE, health, and driver's education for over 40 years went from Longfellow Elementary School, Mims, and McCormick High School, then on to Abbeville High School and Piedmont Technical College. He coached basketball in McCormick and Abbeville County, leading them to conference champions 7 times and being named Conference Coach of the Year twice. You could always see my dad on the sidelines with his small, lucky white spray can in his hand during many of his basketball games, while you heard his team yelling in unison, "One for all for one, all for victory," before starting a basketball game. Just as the boys chanted in unison, so was the team. Uniforms, socks, shoes in unison. All was the same because they were a team. He always said that a unified team could win, and they did, from the courts in McCormick County to Abbeville County. The citizens of McCormick County loved and appreciated him so much that the brand new gym floor at McCormick High School was dedicated and named in his honor with another legendary coach. He also served as assistant principal at Abbeville High School, school bus supervisor, and the director of Abbeville County Alternative School. Now, He is the proud papa of two grandchildren, Josie, whose namesake is his grandmother, Josephine Jackson, and Jackson, who holds his mother's family name proudly. He often says that grandparenting is healthy for the soul and is always actively involved in trying to make arrangements and plans for them to where he calls their home, Abbeville. Not only that, but he has raised his 14-year-old great-nephew, John, in his home since he was 3 years old. Dad has also served in the community as a member of Operation Impact, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and many other organizations receiving a humanitarian award in McCormick County, community service and chairman award with Operation Impact, Operation Impact's Man of the Year 4 times, where he also serves as secretary. As I stand before you now in solidarity with our family and standing on Proverbs 23:24, the father of a righteous child has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son or daughter rejoices in him. I present our father, husband, Uncle Johnny, Papa, Coach Goodwin, and man of God, Johnny Goodwin, to be inducted to the first class of inductees into the 2017 St. James AME Church Hall of Fame.
They have said, one of the great philosophers said that let your work speak for itself and don't interrupt it. And so I'm not going to interrupt it. I guess I would be remiss if I didn't say a few words about this first St. James AME Church Hall of Fame. You know, when someone is selected for or either inducted into the Hall of Fame, which is the ultimate compliment, thanks to the members of St. James AME Church, and thanks to my Sunday school teachers who have gone on to glory, that they provided a great foundation and they surrounded me with many good members. I view this honor as a tribute to all of those Sunday school teachers. And that is really the truth. If you think about back in the day and upbringing and segregation time, you just have to know that if anybody doubt the existence of God, you need to look at me as a living, live body. Because most times an honor of this distinction is given posthumously.
Right, yeah.
And we are standing here, Carrie Aiken and I was just talking, that really good friends from school days. But if you doubt the existence of God, I wish you would read Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, that says, anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. I would like to thank the members of the Hall of Fame committee. Thanks to our illustrious and illuminating pastor, Reverend Sterling Dowling, for his leadership, and he has been leader of this event throughout its early stages. Thanks to my immediate family. Special thanks to my wife, Emma, who wears many hats in our home. Different times splitting her time between getting our girls to Lottie Jean dance practice, girls basketball, and then finally on to cheer me on when I was coaching boys basketball. She is definitely the glue that holds our immediate family together. Appreciate you. Elma is one of the strongest, most faithful and humble women that I know. Thanks to my two children, Janetta and Denise. Thanks to my grandkids, Josephine, named after my grandmother. Thanks to my grandson, Jackson, who is named after my mother's maiden name, which is Jackson. Thanks to my nephew, Charles Goodwin, his wife, Mary Jane. Thanks to my niece, Patricia, and my great niece, Deborah. And thanks to my father-like uncle, and his kids are here, Willa Mae Jackson, Burnside, and her mother, Cleo Jackson, and all of Philip and Morris, and my godson, John, that was raised in our home ever since he was 2 years old. He is now 14, 6'1". Chuck, I need you to talk to him and get him on the basketball or football. He's a soccer man. So thanks to all of my relatives that's here, thanks to all of my friends that are here, thank you for your support, and congratulations to my fellow inductees for your honor.